Hello guys, it's September 15th, 2017. Just want to give a quick shout out to Andrew Lih for sending me in the stereo microphone, which I'm gonna be recording the ambience noise, but with the voiceover, I'm still gonna use my original headphone to keep the volume high. And here we have the potato. As you can see, I need to water them. It's pretty dried. And the wildflower, the plain coreopsis, is about to flower. You can see the little flowers over here. Here we have some other wildflower. The crimson clovers are getting big. Hopefully we can see some flowers soon and get some bees. And then this is the California poppy, only one of them. And then this tree, as you can see, it's looking healthy. A lot of leaves. And then the Venus flytrap is kind of turning yellowish, probably about the season. The artichokes are all growing pretty nicely, sending out a lot of new leaves. And then here we have the ivy plant. I think I'm gonna put it on a board so I can climb. Looks prettier. The succulent is doing well. Right here the peony, the lily, and the other plants are all doing well, looking the same. And then the catnips, here we have new growth and then a lot of new flowers. Trying to show you a bee. Oh, there it is. There's the bee. Okay, I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Oop, it flew away. Anyways, and then we have here the raspberry. It's really heavy. Need to harvest this today. Look at that, a bunch of raspberry fruits. Thanks to the bees. And here we have some not as good looking raspberries. The bees probably didn't get to those. Here we have some too. And then there, and then here too. Look at the raspberries. And then over there we have another branch. The blueberries are doing well. Just new growths. And then Daisy Felicilia sending out new flowers. Here's a bee. Gonna follow it so you can see it. It's an African honeybee. Don't know if you can hear the little buzzing. Anyways, and then the strawberries, as you can see, it's not flowering anymore. It's just kind of finishing fruiting now. Here's a fruit that I might be able to harvest. And then here's a lot more that I need to harvest today. And then here's a lot more. So yeah, we're still getting strawberries, just not as much. Calla lily's not really flowering. It's gonna let it die back and store it probably. And then, oh wait, the clovers, right? The clovers, I think I cut off all the old leaves last week, and it's looking healthy now. All the spider mites are gone, so that's good. And then here, the blueberries, pretty much the same, it's just growing right now. Lots of new growth. And then the straw flowers are really pretty. Just look at the yellow and white, and then there's the magenta ones. They're so pretty. Asparagus, not too much, about the same. And then the hydrangea, it's so pretty. Look at this pink. It's pretty big too. And then it's gonna flower more. You can see right here we have more flower. So that's awesome. Can't wait. And then this bigger hydrangea over here, it's still flowering as well. Right here. And then the herbs, rosemary, still growing, which is awesome. Lavender, a few flowers coming up actually. Not sure if it's the season, but it's healthy. You can see it's still growing a lot. And then the vines, it's going crazy. It's invading next door. I'm sorry. Probably gonna trim it a little bit. And here's a flower of cypress vine. Here's a lot more coming up. And don't see any flower for morning glory, which is kind of sad. And the dahlia, you can see these flowers are still coming up. Very pretty. Right here we have another one. And another one. Probably gonna cut these for indoor. And then you can see the powdery mildew is taking over the dahlia. It's the same as last year. There was a problem with the mildew last year as well. So, on the same plants. Rhubarb, pretty much the same. Indoor garden, everything's pretty much the same. Pine tree, orchid. This orchid's probably gonna die, so don't know what to do with it. This one, it's sending out 2 new flower spikes, as I showed you last week. Right here and right here. The string of pearls are looking healthy. Orchids doing well. Hydrangea, update on the separate video. Here's a quick preview of the roots. And this orchid is sending out another new growth right here. It's all doing well. New growth is getting big on this orchid. And then this plant is getting big, as you can see. And then here's a new leaf. Right here, the Hoya plant and this plant, this new growth over here is taking off. New growth from this orchid is getting bigger. This is healthy, so that's good. Succulents doing well, and then this new growth from this succulent is coming up, which is awesome. Succulents, spider plants, ferns, they're all doing pretty well.